Hello everyone, this is Shreyans Jain with my stock market outlook for 11th of May 20th. Before we get into the details and understand the price action, let's understand the overall opinion. Get into cash, underlying data suggest for fall in markets. This is the overall market opinion. Let's look at the data based on which we reach to this opinion. Let's understand the market action or 8th of May 20th. So Nifty closed with a gain of 0.57 or 52 points. Mid cap closed with a loss of 0.14% and small cap as well closed with a loss of 0.85%. Volume was low, so although Nifty was up, but the volume was not supporting. Advanced decline ratio was surprisingly 0.67, even though it was a green market, but the advanced decline ratio was negative. And if you look into the technical indicators, they were negative as well. So overall, if you summarize, although Gifty was in gain, but it was not supported by volume, mid cap, small cap, advanced decline ratios, sectoral indexes, and technical indicators. So none of the factors are supporting the gain in Nifty. If we further look into the FII and DIIs and professional traders positions, we see that there is a negative move is highly expected. VIX fall by 3% signifies that overall volatility is coming down, which is due to reduced volatility. Dow Jones was up 1.9% on Friday, which might provide some support from a significant down move or even some positive move, but this is not sustainable. Major support of 9,000 and should be monitored for breach. One silver lining: FMCG, pharma, and IT. The sectors which are the only sectors wherein some positive moves can be expected. Let's understand the sectoral indexes. So all sectors except for FMCG, IT, and pharma closed in red. Uh, we right away do not suggest to start investing in these sectors. Uh, we expect a pullback for FMCG till 27,800. Stock specific investments are recommended. For IT, new positions are recommended only if closes above 13,600. It is already at 13,400. And talking about Nifty Pharma, new positions only if close above 9,800 or 9,000. As of now, it is at 9,300. All others, Nifty Bank overall negative, no new positions recommended. Short if closes below 18,700. Nifty Auto overall negative, no new position. Short if closes below 5,300. Nifty Financials overall negative, no new position. Short if closes below 9,400. Similarly for metal, if closes below 1600, consider short, and Nifty Realty close below 160, consider short. Let's look into the smart money move. So where are the institutional investors are investing and parking their money? Let's understand the action which happened on 8th of May. So FIIs were net buyers with 1724 crores in cash, 328 crore in futures, index options also they were net buyers. Stock futures, they are significantly sellers, approximately 1500 crores. And stock options also, they were net buyers, so basically they are long. And DIIs were also short in cash position as on 8th of May. Talking about the overall monthly positioning for the month of May. So 18,000 FIIs in long position with 18,000 crore, but we need to exclude the data of HUL, which was 19,000 crore plus for 7th of May, 7th of May. So basically net if I see, it is still negative. Index futures FIIs are still negative with 2200 crores. Index options, they are positive, so basically they have created long positions, and we will further try to understand what are these positions, whether they are call longs or put longs. Stock futures, they are still negative with 5,833 crores, and as well as DIIs are only thing which are net positive in cash, but if we exclude the HUL information, then it is still negative. See all the FIAs and DIS data, everything is negative. Let's look at the client wise index position. If you look at the retail individuals who are dealing in options, so they are net long in index call, and they are net short in index put. So it means it signifies that they are somehow positive on index, whereas DIIs they are net long in calls as well as net long in puts. But if you look at the difference, it is something around 13:1 ratio. So basically they have hedged their positions into put with the positions in call. Similarly for FIIs, so they are long in puts in calls with 29,000 contracts, and they are long in puts as well with 77,000. But if you see, this is 3 times value of calls. So basically they are hedging their position with the calls, but they are net long in puts, so they are expecting a fall in the market. So if you relate entire data, so FIIs are net negative in index futures, they are negative in stock futures, they are negative in cash, they are negative in net long in index puts, and thereby it is indicating a negative outlook by FIIs. Talking about the DIIs, they are net negative in cash, they have net long position in index puts, thereby indicating a negative outlook. Talking about the pro, who are the professional traders or the big business brokerage houses, they are net short in the calls, they are net short in calls, thereby indicating a negative outlook. So three institutions, three the largest investors, FII, DIS, FPRO, all three are negative. Only the retail investor is net short in puts, which is not good, and as against when all the other three are long in puts, which indicates a positive position. So if you look into the overall market scenario, so all the institution, or what we call the smart money, is directing towards a short positioning. So we can expect a significant downside move in coming days. So moving to our disclaimer portion, all the analysis presented in this video is for reference purpose and should not be considered as investment advice. Individuals should perform their own due diligence analysis and consult with a financial advisor before making the investment decision. Thank you. Thanks for your time and safe investing.